I was making a payment using my debit card to the income tax department. The payment got deducted from my account, but it did not get credited to the IT department's account. I reached out to my bank, told them about my problem, and they said because it's a compulsory payment, you can make it again using your debit card and we will get your previous payment reversed within no time. It's been 31 days now and I've still not received that money back. I've reached out to my bank multiple times and asked them to resolve the issue, but they're unable to do it. My friend who's in Kotak Bank then told me that I should instead go to the banking ombudsman because it's been more than 30 days. I have already filed a complaint with the ombudsman and I'm expecting that they will resolve the issue as soon as possible. This is when I realized that a lot of people amongst us are not aware about who to go to if our bank is not able or not willing to resolve our issues. This is Banking Ombudsman. It is personally managed by RBI and all the complaints can be filed easily online. You can also write a letter and send it to the Banking Ombudsman. The links where you can file it online or you can write to them will be provided by me in the description below. Let's talk about Ombudsman a little bit so that you can understand how exactly it works and what are the limitations. The first limitation is that you have to file a complaint, a written complaint with your bank so that you have proof that you've already reached out to your bank and the bank is unable to resolve it. You have to wait for 30 days, give that amount of time to the bank. If the bank is not able to resolve it within 30 days, then you can go to the Banking Ombudsman. Now this is the minimum limit, but there is also a maximum limit here, which is 1 year. For example, if your issue was submitted with your bank on 1st August 2022, you cannot go to the Ombudsman after 1st August 2023. There is a maximum limit of 1 year within which you can go to the Banking Ombudsman. Many times even bankers can ask their customers to go to the Banking Ombudsman because they are willing to resolve the issue, but any other department which might also be involved in that issue within the same bank might not be either willing or able to resolve that query. In that case, the bankers can also fearlessly ask their customers to approach the Banking Ombudsman instead. You might be thinking, is there any limitation on which all banks come under the Banking Ombudsman scheme? There is no such limitation. All kinds of scheduled commercial banks, whether private or public or regional rural banks, come under Banking Ombudsman. In addition, all the NBFCs which are regulated by RBI also come under Ombudsman scheme. All the credit information companies also come under Ombudsman scheme. In addition, all the payment service participants, for example, you're making a payment on Amazon and CC Avenue is a participant that is enabling you to make that payment, or Razorpay is a participant that is enabling you to make that payment. They also come under Ombudsman scheme. So if there is any issue and they are not resolving it for you, you can easily approach the Ombudsman for resolving those kind of issues as well. Is there any cost involved on reaching out to Ombudsman? Fortunately, it's completely free. You do not have to pay even a single penny for writing a complaint to Ombudsman under RBI. Now, because it's a Ombudsman scheme doesn't mean that you can reach out to Ombudsman for any kind of services which is rejected by the bank. For example, if you apply for a loan and the bank says that you're not eligible for that loan or you've not qualified for that loan because it is a commercial decision of the bank, you cannot then go to the Banking Ombudsman. This is a decision that the bank has the right to make, the right to reject you any service that it feels you are not allowed to or you will not be able to take care of. What kind of compensation can be provided by the Ombudsman? If there is any mental agony or mental harassment, the Ombudsman can ask the bank to pay you up to Rs 1 lakh. The maximum limit for compensation that can be paid under Banking Ombudsman is Rs 20 lakh, which means if your loss is more than Rs 20 lakh, you then cannot reach out to Ombudsman and you have to go to the judiciary. But majority of the transactions normally are within 20 lakh. In that case, you can easily reach out to the Ombudsman directly if your bank says no to your query. Lastly, what happens if the Ombudsman gives any award which you don't like? You can very well appeal to the Ombudsman, or you can also go to the judiciary if you're not satisfied with the award given by the Ombudsman. So this was all about the Banking Ombudsman scheme. I hope both bankers as well as non-bankers will be able to use it for their advantage as an additional knowledge that will help them resolve a lot of queries in the bank system and also learn more about the Banking Ombudsman scheme as an aware citizen. All the best, take care.